So about 2 weeks ago, I bought this truck, 1999 F350. It's got a couple things that I need to fix on it. First thing, I can't get the hood open no more. I don't know what happened to that. That's my first objective, the hood open. Secondly, the parking brake don't work on it, and it's a manual, so I kind of need the parking brake on it. And this headache rack is completely rusted off, like it's not on at all. So need to take that off today. Going to try and give it an oil change today. We'll just do what I can today. I know there's things that need to be done that I won't be able to do today, and that's fine. But we're just going to try and get stuff done and figure out what needs to be done as well. So, like I said, the first objective is to try and get the hood open, because it don't. Like, I don't know what happened to it. It worked just fine about until Friday. Like the oh wait, okay, never mind. It does work. It works. I was actually just confused. Okay. Well, anyway, it's a Triton V10 engine. All right, well, that's good. It does work. What's up, Zeta? How you doing, bro? Got a Triton V10 engine here. One thing I know in the engine, or there's a few things here in the hood that I need to take care of. The main thing, though, see, I don't know how. Okay, yeah, you can easily see this. The throttle cable, you can see it's quite frayed. I don't know if you can see it too well. Yeah, there, now you can definitely see it. The throttle cable is very much so frayed. So that is probably one of the first bigger things I need to take care of. I don't know how big or how difficult really it is. I'll have to figure that out. But obviously, I don't have a throttle cable at the moment, so I can't do that. I have replaced the air filter. I know this like hose right here is like pretty dry rotted, so I'll probably need to take care of that. That'll probably be wise. Anyway, like I said, I'm trying to give it an oil change today. Trying to figure out what's up with the parking brake, because I kind of need the parking brake since it's a manual. I do need to replace the seats, but we'll take care of that later. Like I said, need to take this headache rack off. I'm going to try to reinforce it at some point with something. But I at least just need to take it off. That way I'm not riding down the road with this thing like bouncing around, because it's literally completely rusted off. Only thing holding it on are these like little pins, and mostly just this thing that, because it's leaning down on that, as well as that toolbox over there. So I'm going to take this thing off. It is not very safe having that. It could bounce off and hurt, probably kill somebody, honestly. So we definitely want to take care of that and try and get it reinforced at some point. Like, see, you can see it all rusted off back there. But yeah, the first thing I'm going to try to work on here is the parking brake, because the cable. So here's the cable. When I push the parking brake in, it does pull this cable here. So it's gonna try and, like, let's see. Yeah, I can see it back here. I don't know why it ain't working. So we're gonna try and figure that out and take care of this today. Maybe we'll see. Hey, we'll see how difficult it will be to take care of it. All right, let me see, because on that side it did feel like it was, and I might not even have to take the wheels off. We'll see. What's up, ANJ? Because I can actually, I mean, I probably would have to. We'll see though. Let's see. Yeah, here, this right here, this is the parking brake. So let me try like pressing down the parking brake pedal and see if it does anything. Let's see. Because all I know is every time I use the parking brake, the truck still rolls. Like, it doesn't do anything at all. So there must be something up. So maybe, let's see. Put the parking brake on. And let's look at it. See, because now, yeah, this thing extended out right here. And this thing pulled the spring tight. I don't know if you can see very well, but it pulled the spring tight. Let me check the other side. I mean, I would assume if at least one side was working, that it would at least feel some bit of parking brake. But whenever I put the parking brake on, it does nothing. Like, let me see. Can I push this truck? Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it does. Maybe it's doing something. But let me see. All right. Yeah. This spring over here is in as well. So I don't know what's up with it. What's up, Junior? I don't know why the parking brake don't work, but I'm gonna try and figure it out and try and get it working because I kind of need the parking brake. And like I said, yeah, reinforce the headache rack and oil change. That's our objective for today. But what I was looking at for the throttle cable, so it looks like I might have to buy like the Ford OEM throttle cables are like $260, which is kind of ridiculous. But I don't know. It's also pretty loose. You can see, pretty loose. But like the main thing is though it's sprayed, and I don't want it to break or get stuck or something. That's the main thing. That would not be good. So let me see. My plan here is to lift up the rear end of the truck because I don't know. I don't think this lift is going to be strong enough to lift up the whole truck, and there's not really good lift points for what I've seen. So I'm gonna try and chalk the front tires and then lift up the rear end just so I can get the rear tires off the ground and take them off. That way I can check in that over there. So I think we got some good spots in here. Let me get one more. There we go. That should help. So now if I try and lift up the front end, or the rear end, I mean, not the front end. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera on my little stand here, a tripod. I can even plug it in so it can charge. How nifty. So let me get this thing plugged in. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, I think right here should be pretty good. All right, so I just need to get these posts lined up. Let's see. Yeah, I think I need to bring it forward just a wee bit. I'm gonna bring it forward just a little bit here so I can have it lined up right. me see if it's lined up. I just need to go forward a little bit. All right, that's good. All right, let me see if I can get this thing lined up right. All right, I'll get the other side lined up. I'm gonna lift it up slowly and check it out. What's up? What's up, Sergi? What's up during the live stream? I enjoyed it. Hey, I appreciate it, Moda. How's it going, bro? This stream's definitely gonna be a lot different. I'm gonna try to read chat as much as I can, but we'll see. So I think I have them lined up. I'm gonna slowly lift it up and make sure. I just need to lift the rear end off the ground. I don't need to lift it up high, just so I can get the tires off. All right, let me make sure it's lined up and not get the other toolbox back there. Gotta make sure it's good. Where's Call of Duty? I don't play Call of Duty. Where's 1,000 subs? What do you mean? What happened to what's with my voice, bro? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm gonna be right back. I go check the other side though, make sure it's not gonna hit the toolbox or anything. Make sure everything's lined up. Oh, yep. Hitting the toolbox. All right, yeah. I'll let it down just a little bit. That's what I thought was gonna happen. That other side, the toolbox is in it's closer to where I gotta go fix that real quick. Let's see. You're here from 800 subs. Actually, that's crazy. My voice sound more adult. Well, yeah. I mean, that was like 2 years ago. 800 subs was probably like two. Actually, it's more than 2 years ago. But that's crazy. An OG. How's it going, bro? Anyway, I gotta go check the other side again. Gotta adjust this properly. Alright, that should be good. Let's try lifting it again and make sure it's not gonna hit that toolbox. Let me check the other good? Hopefully this will work out how I'm hoping. I just need to get the rear end barely off the ground so I can get those tires off. That's all I need to do. All right, there we go. Plan is in motion. There we go. Here's the guy from Russia. Oh, wait. I think, like, are you the one I played DMZ with? All right, let me take this off real quick. Okay, so let's see. Let me replace this. Property manager. Yeah. What do they do there? They provide housing permission. I'm actually all right. So we got it lifted up off the ground now, just a little bit, not a ton, only the rear end. Because this lift, I don't really trust it to lift up the whole vehicle, and I'm not really finding very good lift points to actually lift up the entire vehicle from anyway. So all I did was lift up the rear end because I just need the rear end lifted up. I don't need the front end. I'm planning to do an oil change today as well, but I mean I don't even need to lift it up. I don't even need to lift it up for that. I can just like crawl under it and do it. But let me make sure these tires are good and chalk since it's putting a lot of weight on the front. What's up, Mike Edits? How you doing, bro? I think I remember you, bro. Pretty sure. All right, let's see. So yeah, Chad, this is my new truck. I bought it about 2 weeks ago. I mean, it's not really new. It's like like 26 years old. It's got about 235,000 miles on it, but engine's in pretty good shape other than a few things. Main concern I have right now is the throttle cable right there. See how it's frayed? It's all frayed. I really need to take care of that. So that's my hope is to get that thing replaced as soon as I can. I think just an OEM is like $260 for a new OEM throttle cable or accelerator cable, whatever you call it. Anyway, what's the horsepower? I don't even know, man. I mean, it's a Triton V10, and it's a manual 5-speed. I don't know surgery. I'm not sure. But it's a crew cab. So right now, like the interior's in pretty rough shape, like the seats and stuff. So I got to replace this. The rear, I want to like make it so I can sleep back here so I can travel cross country and stuff, pulling loads, making money. I got to get this headache rack reinforced because it's completely rusted off. So I'm going to take that off. That way it doesn't happen to fly off when I'm driving down the road. That would not be good. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take these rear tires off because I got to lift up the ground because I'm trying to figure out what's up with the parking brake. Like, so these wheels spin freely right now. Why has the seat been through? I have no idea. I don't think my DMs are open, but the Discord you can send messages in the Discord, but I just don't actually know I have DMs open. I have DMs open. I don't have DMs closed. I just don't have friend requests open. That's it. So the parking brake they're currently not on, and those wheels spin. So if I put the parking brake all the way in, pretty sure the wheels still spin, unless maybe it's giving it some bit of juice, and I might not be able to spin it by hand. But let's see. Okay, yeah, see, I can still spin the wheels. Parking brake ain't doing nothing. I can still spin the tires, and it's not ideal. I kind of need the parking brake since I don't have a parking gear. Yeah, Moda. I'm like right now I'm working on the essentials, and then I'll work on the interior later on. So that's what I'm gonna take. I'll just start on one side here. Gonna take this off because when I enable the parking brake, I notice it does compress the spring in here, like this spring right here. It does compress that. So there's not anything wrong with the cable. So there must be something wrong with the actual parking brake inside. So let's go ahead and take this off right here and see what's up. I guess these must be the lug nuts because I need an extension. All right. Let me bring my tripod over here. I gotta pull out my extension cord some. I gotta set it up in a good place. Actually, my phone's not even that close to dying. I don't think. Yeah, it's at 51%. I don't think I need it. I don't think I need that charger. Okay. So let me put this on here. Hopefully at a good angle of it. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Then let's see. Probably the 7/8. I'll need an extension. Let's see where. Let me check this though. See what size it is. All right, 13/16. And do I need the extension or not? Let's see. No, I don't need it. One lug nut down. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All 8 lug nuts are gone. Let's take these tires off. We got 2 tires on each side. Tell me, we just you still have hand tools. Well, yeah, these aren't my tools. I wish I had tools like this. Maybe one day. Let me move these tires out of the way. Man, this one's like jammed. That one's a little bit jammed. What's up, David? What's up, Dad Jokes? Where are my glasses? Oh, the glasses I use on streams normally, those are blue light glasses. I don't wear glasses. Those are blue light glasses to help with the screen. What's up, Matt? Get with my boots left to right. All right, I'll try that. I think it boots on. Oh yeah, that worked like a charm. Actually, it's still not coming out. All right, let me try again. It seems like rusted. It's got pretty new tires though, so obviously it's been off not too long ago. I'll come all the way down the lug nuts. What's up, Matthew? Safety glasses? Oh, that's what he meant? What do I need safety glasses for? I'm not doing anything. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it would be smart, but I'm not. Man, this thing is like jammed in there. And this thing's also leaking diff fluid. So I gotta fix the leak. Not today though. This thing does not want to come off. Is there any trick to get it off? Yeah, it's like jammed in on all the bolts. Well, I forgot what they're called. They have a name. Something. Alright, I got you, surgery. Do I have any WD-40? I don't think there's any WD-40 here. Might be some type of lubrication thing though. Let me check real quick. Do you think this would work? Do you think that would work, or would that not be smart? I don't know. Some oil, yeah, like this says like some type of grease. Loosens metal parts that has bonded together due to rust. That's what it says. So we'll give it a try. Let's see. All right, we'll see if that works. Yeah, it's just like going back and forth. Like I can't get it to come like straight off. It's just going like back and forth. It won't come actually off, which is what I need. The next thing would also be getting it back on. But obviously, it's been off recently. It's like I said, it just got new tires. I think I might need some new rims at some point, though. Obviously, these rims work. Just gotta figure out how to get it off. Big hammer. Take a good hit with your foot. Yeah. Well, I can try that. Like but it's moving. It's just not coming straight up. If I was hitting it from the other direction, I think that would maybe work better. Yeah, I can't really hit it from the other side with like a hammer or something. That would damage the rim. But let's see. Yeah, I don't know, man. Don't want to come off. WD-40, yeah, we just put that on. Well, not quite WD-40, but it's about the same as that. Basically WD-40. Huh. Maybe if I can maybe if I get so it's like a small hammer. I don't know. I don't want to damage it. Let me see. Maybe it's probably what we've been doing. Yeah, I don't want to damage the tire. And that's not really doing anything. Man, this thing does not want to come off. It really does not. Yeah, don't use a hammer. Yeah. I don't think that. I don't want to break it. I don't want to damage the new tires on this thing. Kick more. I'll try that. Propane torch. I don't want to break it. Don't want to damage nothing. Like it's moving. It just won't come off. Like I don't know. The other one did come off with some struggle, but it still wasn't that difficult to take off. Look around the center hub and see if there's a locking pin. Oh. Well, I don't see. I mean, because it has all these, like, what are these things called, man? Like some type of. So I know I replaced one recently on my car because it broke. But whatever those things are called. I don't see any type of locking mechanism. Kick top to bottom. Get a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. That is studs. Oh yeah, that's right. All around kick. All right, I'll try. I'll try it. Like it's just not coming forward at all. Like I'll try around the hub. I don't like it already has stuff around the hub from earlier. Heat the lugs. I don't know, man. Kick it. Yeah, I've been kicking it, dude. Get a bar through the hole and pry against the drum. Top and bottom, and then turn it. Like, I don't know, because like it's loose. It just won't come forward at all. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, why is it stuck on? Huh. Yeah, I could try prying. I just don't want to like damage some of my prying on it or hitting it, you know? I want it to break something. Oh, there we go. Finally. There we go. About time. All right. Now that we got that taken care of, maybe try and figure out what's wrong with the parking brake. Let me bring this over here. So all I know is that when I apply the parking brake, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. It doesn't work. I'll spray all that stuff. Yeah, man, this thing is like rusty. This thing is rusty. But my friend was telling me that there might be like disc brakes for the actual like normal brakes, and then what's it called? And then drum brakes, I think, for the parking brake. Adjust the shoes. Let's see. Well, I'm just trying to figure out. And first of all, I just want to see like which one's because this one right here is the brake. Is the parking brake also on the same one, or is there a separate thing that's for the parking brake? Cable is seized. No, I already tested that. The cable works, from what I can tell. If I push the pedal down, it'll pull the cable and get this spring like pulled in. It has drums behind the rotor. Oh, like back here. So what do I have to like do? Yeah, because right here, let me see. Right here, I can show you. So this right here, over right here, the parking brake pedal like pulls this. So it pulls this thingy in, pulls it this way, and it doesn't do anything. Because like this right here is the normal like brakes that have the brake fluid instead of the cable. But hand is on the drum like this thing. So I have to take the whole thing like off or what? I've never done this type of thing before, man. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to figure it out. Figure out why my parking brake don't work. Well, no, because it wouldn't be the spring. The spring is just to spring it back into place when you release it. Because it's doing its job. It's pulling this thing. I mean, I can see. Let me see. Can y'all see it right now? If I go release the parking brake, something should move. Right here should move. Let me lift this thing up so you can see. And then just tell me if it moves. I gotta like lift this thing up. All right, there we go. So, let's see. Can you see it now? No, can't. Oh, I don't think this thing can like put it down at enough of an angle. Oh, there we go. I just had to move it back. So right here should move when I release it. Just tell me if it moves. Tell me if it like releases. Let me go do it. So did you see it like move? Did you see it move? Yeah, it looks like this thingy here moved. Released it, okay. So this brake shoe's behind the rotor. So the rotor has to come off. All right. Well, I gotta be able to drive home tonight, so hopefully I'm not like screwed. But the thing is, like, if it doesn't work on both sides, like, what's the problem? Just adjust the adjuster. Okay, what's the adjuster? Like, is there something that'll make it? Because like it's this thing needs it pulls in, and it pulls it all the way in, but then there's no brakes. It doesn't apply any braking power to the whole power brake. I mean, parking brake. Rotor does not have to come off. Okay. Instead of watching a YouTube video, I'm on the YouTube video, and you guys are teaching me. It's kind of funny though. It's kind of funny. 5:30ish here, you'll drive home. Yeah, it's about 5:30 here, I think too. Just want to get home for dinner or something. So chat, what do we have to do? Because the regular like brakes work pretty well from what I've known. I haven't like pulled a heavy load with this truck yet, so haven't tested it loaded, but the brakes seem to work pretty well. But just not the parking brake. The regular brakes are separate from the parking brakes. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, football legend? So how do I access the parking brake? Like you all are saying, I had to take this thing all apart so I can access the parking brake. Let me try and get like a flashlight. Have disc brakes for your regular brakes and drum brakes for the parking brake. Or drum shoes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what my friend had told me before I even did it. So that's what I was thinking. But so the drum brakes are inside the drum or inside the thing? Has a lot of travel, so there should be 2 adjustments, one on the cable up on the frame and the adjuster at the brake. Well, like I said, it's pulling whatever this thing is all the way to the end of I would assume wherever it needs to pull it to. So I don't think I don't know if it would have something to do with an adjustment. I mean I don't know. Like obviously I don't know. But I don't really see any way to adjust it. There's a hole in the back of that you can shove a flathead in and push it up until it has slight resistance. In the back, like where? Like back here somewhere, you mean? Back where? Oh, okay, juice. All right, bottom. All right, let's see. I gotta find the hole. Let's see. Like, is it in the where? Like, what type of hole is it? Like, just a small little hole or what? Let me see. I see like a little slot thing. Actually, I can show it. Let me show it. Let me show you. Is this what you're talking about? Because like it looks pretty small. But you did say use a flathead. Oh, rubber. Oh yeah. I see what you're talking about. So right down here, right. I hope you can see what I'm pointing at. Right here. Can you see this? What I'm pointing at? Right here. Is that what you're talking about? I think you should be able to see it, but I don't know. I don't know what you're seeing right now. But is that what you're talking about? Shine a light? All right, I got you. Let me put this back up real quick. All right. Yes. So you can see it just. Yeah, let me get a light. Let me get a light. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get a drink of water real quick too. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a light. I got a light. Let's see what y'all are saying. You said that's it. Okay. Hey, I appreciate it, Hunter. All right. Okay, so what do I have? So I think now you should be able to see it a lot better. So I have to remove that thing you said? Can you see it? Hopefully I'm showing it. Am I even showing it in the camera? I can't see what the camera sees right now. I mean, is it? All right, that is okay. So what do I need to do with that? You said like shove a flathead in there until I feel resistance. Remove the grommet or grommet, whatever you pronounce that word. Okay. grommet. Why did I say gourmet? Like what? Okay. This thing does not work well with the phone case that I have. Why am I trying to put it back up there? Here, I'm gonna switch the camera view around, then I can actually see what I'm showing you. So a flathead, wide thing, you're live. Okay, are we good? Oh, there, now we're good. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. My phone just sucks. Oh, now it's gonna do this again. We're just saying YouTube is not responding. It's probably gonna do this. Like, probably not gonna ever stop. Yep. Did this last time I tried to do a mobile stream, and it was very annoying. But I'll just have to deal with it. So whatever. I got a flathead screwdriver. So I removed the gourmet with the flathead screwdriver. I mean grommet. Why am I saying gourmet? Still. Or like, what do I remove it with? You don't know his pliers? We don't like damage this thing. Oh, it's coming off. Alright, it came off. Let me get this flashlight back up. Alright, it's off. So I need to rotate this thing until I can see something, or what? Oh, never mind. That ain't doing anything. Alright. So now that I have that grommet off, what do I need to do? It's a little groove that you have to spin. I see a little like metal thingy, a groove, I guess. Do I need to spin it to the, like what? Ah, man, I wish I could lift this up more. I don't want to like damage anything. I don't know how well the lift is gonna work. Actually, let me just put this back on the tripod. That way I can use two hands. I can just lower this tripod down, and then I can put this phone on the tripod. That will make life a lot easier. Although this tripod's still kind of too high for being under this truck. Why did I have to say YouTube isn't responding? Okay. Let me try putting it back on the thing. Spin it from the bottom up. Okay, like I said, let me put this phone up here. I don't know how well y'all will be able to see, but I need two hands. So at the end of the day, like, well, all right. Now I can actually like shine the flashlight. Trying to remove my brake. Now I'm trying to get my parking brake to work. All right, so I see like a little thingy in here. Oh yeah, it can rotate. It does rotate. So like, which direction do I need to rotate it? Do I need to rotate it to the right or left? Like, I rotate it to the left. Let's see. I don't even know if y'all can see what I'm doing or not. Let's see. So what do I need to? Let's see. If you back up and hit your brakes, it will also tighten up the brakes. Oh, really? Well, because it's the parking brake that doesn't work, though, not the brakes. The brakes work just fine. It's just a parking brake. I'm trying to turn the nut from the side. A bolt and a nut, and you're trying to turn that nut from the side. Okay. So wait, I need to turn it to tighten it, right? So I'll be like clockwise. Or wait, turn it from the side. Wait, that means you make it go up, right? Wait, what? I'm confused. It doesn't look like it goes up. There's a gear, and you put the flathead in between the gears and go up and down. I don't see a gear. All I see is some little like metal thingy. I don't even know what to call it. Something. Some metal thing. Man, I wish I could have the tripod like lowered down. Because I don't think y'all can't really see anything because this tripod is too tall. Show you in there? Okay. I'll try. Man, my neck hurts. If I could just lift, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just try lifting this up a bit more. Like it probably. Okay, before let me ask y'all. Let me see what y'all think, bro. Before I lift it up more. That would make life a lot easier if I could just lift it up. So basically, all I have lifted up is the rear end. So is it like this is how much is like lifted up right now? Let me shut the door. So do you think I can lift it up more? Like it's not gonna hurt. Like I have the front wheel chock. So like you think it ain't gonna hurt nothing if I lift it up a bit more? Like I mean, it's not lifted much up off the ground, just a few, like 2 inches. The rear tires are 2 inches off the ground. So if I just lift it up a bit more, so that I can have more room under there and put the camera better, so that you can actually see what I'm doing, so that you can help me. Yeah. Careful, make sure it's sturdy. Yeah. I don't know if this lift can lift up the whole truck or not, but I'm not really having like good lift points to actually lift up the whole truck from. So I don't know. All right, let me just set this down right here real quick, and let me lift it up a bit. All right. That should give me some more clearance there. Let me lift it a little bit more. All right. Okay, you think this is fine? Let me show you now. Some jack stands. Don't go too high and drop it on the lock. Oh, what do you mean drop it on the lock? Oh, like just the lift on the locks? Is that what you mean? Okay, so here, let me just show you how high I made it. So like you can see the angle that it has now, kind of, maybe. But over here, let's see, now now that tire's like a foot off the ground instead of just a few inches. So I didn't lift it up too much. All right, I can drop it down on the locks. Oh, I think this one's like lower. Like, I don't know, when I do that, like, I mean, that side's not, I'm not working on that side right now. But, I don't know. I'll drop it down on the locks. Yeah. Yeah, see, that side, like, went way lower. And now it's also probably I need to lift it up more. Like, see, now this truck is, like, at an angle. Because, I don't know, this side, the lock must be in a lower down, or not the same equal position. Oh, I'm covering my mic on the phone? Oh, yeah, you're right, I was. I'm stupid. Sorry. I just had my thumb right there for some reason. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, my bad. I don't even know. Could y'all hear me at all? Gotta adjust the lift. Oh, I'll have to ask my friend who installed this lift because it's kind of a pain. I'll just lift it up to the next like lock. Yeah, but it's muffled. Okay. Yeah, my bad. I won't put my thumb there. Whoopsie. Okay, let me. Bro, why does it just keep saying YouTube is not responding? Like, come on, man. Mobile streams kind of suck. All right. Let me lift it up a little to the next lock. Let me see how low it takes it. Oh, now that side is locked in and this side isn't. Okay, well let me get it higher then. Alright, there, now this side locked. So now let me lower it down. Alright, there. Got this side down on the lock, but the other side isn't down on the lock. But there's nuts on the top and you tighten them to raise the locks. Okay, yeah, I need to adjust that other side over there. Yeah, those things like moving. All right, well now I can use this this tripod and you should be able to maybe see what I'm trying to do. Let's see if it works well. Okay, so can you see in that groove now? Yeah, there's the groove. I'll shine the light in it. Oh, now this tripod's in the way. Okay, so can you see inside the groove there? Yeah, it looks like you can. So see, there's that little like silverish metal thingy inside there. Is that the gear you're talking about? Is that the thing that needs to move up? Sorry if I'm not shining the light well. Spin that. Like spin like up or left or right, down? Because it was moving left and right. Up. So that thing will go up. All right, let me try. Man. Gotta find a good position here. All right, there we go. Man, can't really get a good position to be able to do it well. All right. Oh yeah, go. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Chat is right like usual. Okay. I mean, hey, I don't know anything, so that's why it's nice to stream and do this. Because instead of watching like a YouTube video, I can do a stream and people can just tell me how to do it. And they're like usually right. Like last time I was taking apart a vehicle and someone was telling me how to do what I needed to do. Wait, so that means I didn't even have to take the tires off to do this. All right, so now it's not going up anymore. So now in theory, the brakes should be working. So if I rotate this, it shouldn't rotate now, right? In theory, hopefully. Well, it still rotates. Not too much. Oh, did I go up too far? Do I have to go back down? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. I thought you said to go up until it couldn't go up anymore. That's probably too much. Okay. So I need to go back down some. My bad. I couldn't see the chat. So I was just going up and I was just going for it. So I'll go back down some then. So in theory, if that's like lined up properly, then this thing should not be able to spin, right? Because like I'm spinning the drive shaft right now. Wait, did I leave it in gear? Wait, what? Or wait, does the drive shaft spin when it's in neutral? Man, I'm confused now for a second. I feel like I'm stupid. No, because if I left it in gear, then it wouldn't really spin, right? You could, they need to be rebuilt if it's locked and not stopping. Oh, really? Yeah, I might have to rebuild the parking brake or something. I don't know. You could go all the way up until it stops and then back it down. They then have somebody look at your brakes while you push the emergency brake to see if the cable's, well, the cable's pulling. Spin the rotor with the studs. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see it from that POV here. I can just move this tripod around here. Like it's spinning. You can do both sides. Oh, so one side wouldn't lock. I mean, because I've only done one side. Would that prevent it? But I would think even if one side is my strength should not be able to make it turn. You would think, right? If it has enough strength to be able to keep the whole truck stopped on a hill with a trailer. Is my parking brake engaged? You know what? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. And you know what? I don't think it is. Yeah. You see, I'm kind of dumb. Let me go check. Actually, I can just look right here. Yeah, it's not engaged. It's not. Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I did actually leave it in gear, so hopefully I didn't like mess anything up. I don't think it should. All right. Oh yeah, now it's not. Now I can't turn it. Now I engage up, bro. I'm actually dumb. Like seriously, what? I didn't have the parking brake on. Okay, this is actually good. Yeah, now I can't turn it. Now I just don't know if I have a lot of weight, or if I have more leverage. I mean, if we do the other side too. If one side's adjusted correctly, then it'll stop. Yeah. So should we try doing the other side too? And then it should. Let me try seeing the tires on the other side. That way I'd have more leverage. To see if I can get it to turn, just to see if it turns. Yeah, I can't make it turn now. I can't make it turn. Okay, so take the back off and do the other side. Yeah. Actually, the nice thing is though, I don't have to take off the tires. I kind of wasted time taking those tires off, especially since the one was giving me a lot of trouble. But now this one should go pretty easily because I kind of know what I'm doing now. I just find it kind of funny that I didn't even have the parking brake on. Anyway, where's my flashlight? Let me. Oh, I should put that little grommet back in, right? But I'll do this side first. Do one side at a time. Oh, we're not done with the other side? What do we need to do on the other side still? All right, I'll wait. I mean, I'll just take this grommet out real quick. Take off the parking brake to adjust it? Okay. All right, let me do that then. Okay. Have the parking brake off. All right, make sure that with the truck in drive, it doesn't move. Truck in drive, it's manual. Or like, what do you mean? You mean like lower down the truck? Yeah, for real, Moda. W Hunter. Check both sides, yeah. I'm gonna just tighten this side up too. Wait, so do I need to just push this one until it like make it go all the way up again? I mean, make sure this thing is lined up. Is it lined up? Sort of. Man, I can't see. So how much do I want to rotate this thing? I don't want to like overdo it and damage something. All right, now it won't go up anymore. Okay, wait, what did you say? Put it in neutral, spin the tire while you're adjusting it until you hear it make a noise, then stop. It's like with the parking brake on. Oh, wait, I can't turn it now. And the parking brake's off. That means I adjusted it too much. Yeah, I did take the parking brake off. All right, so I need to loosen it back down some then until I can turn the tire freely. I can't see. Is it not in neutral? Until it spins freely with very slight resistance. Okay. Let me see. Man, there's all this stuff everywhere. Alright, let's see. I think it's in gear, yeah, because it's trying to like turn the drive. Let me go check. Thought I put it in neutral there. Yeah, it was in gear. It was in gear. I think it was in third gear, I think. All right, now we're in neutral. Okay, yeah, now it spins. So let me adjust it back up a bit. Okay, it spins pretty freely. All right, so I think it should be good. Let me put the parking brake back on and make sure it's, and then we have to drop it down and I have to put it on a hill and make sure it works well on a hill. And then I got to take that headache rack off and give it an oil change. And that's probably all I'll do today. But chat, in the future, here, wait, Hunter, did I show you the throttle cable? I want to know what you think about it, since you man, you carried this whole whole experience here. It helped out a lot. So I'm gonna show you my throttle cable, and I want to know what you think. And Like, how difficult is it to replace a throttle cable? And from what I was seeing, the OEM part for this is like $260. I don't know if I should buy that or something cheaper that's not OEM. Like, I don't know. Let me get this little thingy back in though. If I turned the wheel any harder, it would have started. Now the key's not in the ignition. The ignition isn't on. And I think the ignition had to be on for it to start, right? I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know that for a fact. But I think you had to have the ignition. So I can't get this thing back in. You can adjust it pretty easily. You're talking about the throttle cable? Because the reason I need to replace my throttle cable is because it's completely frayed. I'll show you. Show you here in a second. All right, there, that thing's back in now. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about the throttle cable. Then I got to put these tires back on and test this on it. Test the parking brake on it too. Okay. Let me put this thing away here. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about here with the throttle cable. Leave the grommets so I'm done. Oh, hopefully I'm done, but we'll find out. Yeah, that's smart. It's not hard to think about. Okay, so throttle cable here. See how it's all like frayed? Check both sides on out of gear. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. That's true. But maybe it don't. Hold on. Yeah, let me check. Let me make sure it works. Cause maybe it just wasn't because it was in gear. I don't know. I would hope that would suck. All right, let me check. That would actually suck. Need to replace that for sure. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So what is your advice on that? Oh yeah, man. Yeah. So the reason I couldn't turn the wheel before is because it was in gear, not because of the parking brake. So I have my parking brake on, and I can still very easily turn these wheels with it. Man, that sucks. I guess I accidentally put it in gear because I thought I was taking it out of gear or something. It must have already been out of gear. And I thought it wasn't. Not. I don't know. That sucks. So we got that thing adjusted, but yeah, that didn't actually fix it. Because the parking brake is on right now. Parking brake is on right now, but still spinning. Need a rebuild? Yeah, I'll have to look into rebuilding that. So what I had to do, like I just have to buy like the shoes or what? All right, I'll see you, Ark. You have a good one, bro. So I definitely want to have my parking brake working. Like I don't need my parking brake to be able to drive my truck, but to really like park it on a hill or something and like have like especially weight in it and idle, I might like have the truck running without me holding down the brake and the clutch, unless I'm in like a flat. If I live near Houston, Texas, you know, a mobile mechanic business, yeah, I definitely do. I don't live near that. I live East Coast, so that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But I mean, I guess I could watch a YouTube video on how to replace the parking brake. What do you call them? Like shoes or something? Drums or something. I mean, I could work. I could work on it right now. Like, just take something apart just to like see. Like, how do I look at what I need to do, or something? Okay, this thing, it feels like it has a lot more resistance now, though. It's pretty simple. Okay, that's good. Maybe do you think I just need to maybe tighten it more? Because I feel some resistance. Well, let me try taking the parking brake off and see if it feels any different. Because obviously, if it doesn't feel any different, then well, it ain't doing anything. All right, let me see. Okay, yeah, no, it feels freer now. Feels freer now. First time rebuilding jumbos take a long time? Yeah. I mean, first time for pretty much anything when it comes to this type of stuff will probably take a long time. Anything of the more relative challenging. Okay, so I think, let me put that on. Let me try it. Let me test it one more time. It seems like the parking brake is now doing something because it definitely wasn't doing. Oh, yeah. It's definitely doing something. So maybe, do you think maybe I just try tightening it a bit more? Or is that not a good idea? Is that not a good idea, you think? Because I could just take those grommets back out and tighten it more. Because it's definitely doing something. But I'll remember what you said and make sure I take the parking brake back off first. Yes, sir. All right, bet. Let's try. Let's see. Where'd my... Oh, here it is. Right in front of me. All right, let me put this back on. The little thingy. Hold it up. Back in place. At least now that I know what I'm doing, relatively speaking, for this aspect, doesn't take too long for me to do what I'm trying to do at the current moment. I just don't know if that's gonna fix it or not. But it's obviously worth trying. All right. Let's see. You take the grommet back out. I mean, yeah, grommet. I actually said it right this time instead of saying gourmet or whatever. All right, there we go. Took that out. Let me scoot this phone back some. Gonna need new shoes eventually. Yeah, that's fair. Yep. Take the parking brake off. It's off. Put it in neutral. It's in neutral. And adjust both brakes with the brake adjustment. All right. You're in the process of rebuilding your 91 Silverado's rear end. You let it wind for too long. It eventually locked up. Oh, good luck with that, man. All right, let's see. And this feels like it's pushed all the way up. I don't. Yeah, I can't get it to go up anymore. Oh wait, went up some. Okay, a little bit. Let me see if it's harder to turn this now. Doesn't really. No, it's still like kind of like. Oh wait, the parking brake's not on, bro. I'm stupid. I keep forgetting that. Okay, I'm going to put the parking brake on real quick and see if it's any more difficult. Let me quickly go put the parking brake on. All right, parking brake is on. Let's see. Yeah, I mean it still spins. I'll try any more, and then obviously I have to try the other side too. All right, released it. Do the other side first. All right, we can do that. Unless Hunter says it's a bad idea. Hunter, is it a bad idea to do the other side first before I continue tightening this side? You can only adjust it so much until the fork falls apart. Oh, really? Well, then I definitely don't want to adjust it too much and cause it to break. Let me try the other side. All right, the grommet is back out. Yeah, this thingy's in the way. I don't know if y'all will be able to see this because this shock is in the way, so I kind of have to. There we go. Yeah, I think this one doesn't want to go up any. Yeah, it really doesn't want to go up at all. I don't want to break it. Hopefully I'm not breaking anything. Let me see what chat is saying. It's hard to see in this view. All right, there we go. Bro came from money for a PC and now he's building his own truck. Now, I'm not actually building my truck. I'm just fixing what's wrong with it. It's basically a screw with two forks on both sides that push the shoes out. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Well, I moved it up some. Guess I'll try applying the parking brake and see if it can still rotate. But I feel like it's still going to be able to rotate. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, it still rotates. Yeah, it actually rotates pretty freely. Like it keeps spinning for a little while. Yeah, I think it's kind of cooked. Does it even spin any more freely without? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't even know if the parking brake is doing anything at all. I mean, it feels like it might be doing something, but definitely not much. It's got a Ford badge. That's what's wrong with it. It's crazy. All right, you'd adjust it back so it doesn't fall into. Okay. I'll do that. All right, now it spins pretty freely in here. So let me just adjust it until there's tension. All right, now there's tension on it. Did I ever? Yeah, I did. It's cooked, brother. Yeah, no, I think so, man. You got a Ford F350 dually pickup truck. Yours all the time, leaving it neutral. Just both brakes to slightly rub the parking brake off, so you're done. Yeah, I mean, with this, like I bought the truck with the parking brake not working. I knew it didn't work when I bought it. I mean, when I pulled up to check it out of the truck, I didn't know the parking brake didn't work. But obviously, after a couple moments mean, once I turned the truck on, obviously I had it in neutral with the parking brake on. Then I'm like, wait, this truck is rolling back. So I'm like, oh man, the parking brake don't work. That sucks. But yeah, I guess I probably need to rebuild this parking brake. So I guess I'll have to look up some YouTube videos and stuff about doing that and figure out what I need to purchase in chat. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll try doing that tomorrow. Although I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can try doing it. Like, how long do you think it would take me to do it though? Because realistically, I only have like an hour tomorrow to do it. Yeah, rebuild the drums. You guarantee when I pull off the rotor, the shoes will be gone. All right. I'm thinking of doing it tomorrow, but seeing like Hunter, I don't know if you know it's like for sure or not, but seeing as I'm like a beginner, you know, I have very little brake work experience. I've done a little bit with brakes, but not much. If I watch a couple YouTube videos, it'll take longer than an hour. Okay, then I definitely don't want to plan on doing it tomorrow. Perhaps Wednesday. I just don't know. It depends if it's raining or not. If I only have an hour, because like today I have longer than an hour. But I mean, I could always just wait till like next week to do it. I won't need my parking brake realistically anytime in the very close future. Because when I park this truck on my driveway, I can just leave it in gear and it won't roll down. But obviously, I want to get it adjusted and fixed soon. But I don't have to even do it this week. I could probably wait till like next, or I could do it maybe this. Well, probably not Friday. We'll see. We'll figure it out. All right. Well, let me complete the other things I want to do tonight. At least I learned something about the parking brake and stuff. If you go to rebuild them, do one side. If you forget where the parts go, look at the other side. Use it. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Instead of doing both at the same time, do one at a time. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Well, we're gonna call that enough for today. Or for working on the brakes right now. I'm talking about. I'm gonna do the other things I wanted to do today, which is taking off the headache rack because it's completely rusted off, and I don't want it to fly off and kill somebody, literally. And then do an oil change, and then we'll call it good for today. And then I'll work on a few things tomorrow. Like things I really need to do is fix this parking brake and get that throttle cable replaced. Those are things I really need to do. And I need to get the headache rack reinforced on here because I'm going to take it off, but I want to put it back on, obviously. I'm just taking it off temporarily as a temporary fix. Let's see. Man, this thing won't go in. There. Oh, I just broke it. Never mind, did I? I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, let's see. If you want, you can send your channel, help you out. Get around to it. Oh, sure, that'd be a good idea. Like, is your channel name Hunter Snow or is it something else? Like YouTube channel or what? There we go. Got it back. Okay. So I need to get the tires back on so I can do the other things. Push it in with your thumb. Oh, yeah. I guess that probably would have been a little bit easier. Probably would have been better than the screwdriver. YouTube. Okay. So is that just the channel that you're chatting with, or is it a different account? Hopefully this rim will slide on easily because it did not go on easily at all, or it did not come off easily at all before. We'll see. Oh, I bet Hunter. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. What's up, Dweezy? All right, let me hope these rims go back on easily. Man, I gotta lift it up higher. I'm gonna lower it back down some. Because I don't need it up high now. I'm gonna put this on and drop it down. It'll be easier if I don't have to lift it up so high. Hopefully it'll go on nice and easily though, but we'll see. So let me lower this thing down a bit. All right, that's good. That should work. Okay, now we gotta get this back on. It's the account in the chat. It's just your name. No, all right, bet. Gotta go, but it's fun helping. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much for your help, man. Very, very much appreciated, bro. And I'll check out your channel, bro. Appreciate it, man. All right, let me see. This will go on easily here now. Came off with a struggle. So hopefully putting it on won't be as difficult. Let's see. Oh yeah, lovely. Oh yeah, it went on nicely. Got a 77 RV. Gonna turn it to a hauler, but can't decide on flatbed for towing or flatbed for pulling. There should be one more adjustment on the cable up by the frame, but they are usually rusted and don't like being messed with. I mean, I can look at it. Let me get this thing back on now. I just feel like the cable itself is pulling. It's pulling it out. Yeah, I did. No, thanks. Like it pulls the thing out. So I don't know if it. I mean, obviously, I don't. I'll check. I'll look. Oh, you can show me what you're talking about. Anyway, let me get this other tire back on. To get these lug nuts on. I'm gonna get the extension for the impact. I feel like it'll make it a lot easier. Oh, I need to lift this thing up. Touching the floor. Let me move this thing up here some. How much torque am I? I don't want to break the studs. So I broke the studs on my car last time when that impact hit it down. mean, I don't need it, but I think it'll just make it easier. And this thing is dropping down. I'm gonna raise it back up just to make sure it's not putting tension. They all should be pretty tight. I think it's good. Doesn't seem like it's. I don't want to over tighten them like I did last time and break the studs. All right. Well, my next objective, because unfortunately we failed this one, but I did learn some stuff, so that's fine. We didn't fail. Just gonna finish later. But we need to take the headache rack off and give it an oil change, and that's it. We'll call it a day after that. Let me real quick check. I mean, I don't think it works, right? Let me just make sure. Let me just see. All right, let's see if it works. I don't think it does, but we'll find out. Yeah, no, it definitely does not. Definitely does not. So yeah, we got to rebuild it, unfortunately. But probably do that next Monday, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, let's get the next objective taken care of here, which, like I said, is the headache rack. So the first thing I need to do is lower this thing down. Put this stuff away. Okay, let me switch this camera around. Unlock it. I gotta lift it up. All right, let me lift it up. Let's set this down so I can do it. All right, there we go. Okay. So all I got to do is lower it down, back up the truck, and move the little thingies out the way. The posts. Move the posts out the way. All right, let's back it up real quick. right, there we go. Let me move these things out the way. $165 foot-pounds on the load nuts. Okay. Now my car's worth 80 foot-pounds. So yeah, I just like kind of used the impact and like, and yeah, they broke. So on my truck, it should be good. I don't have a torque wrench though, so hopefully it should be fine. I think I tightened them pretty well, and I'm gonna take it back off here in like a week, so it should be okay. It's not like it's a steer tire or anything. I mean, regardless, I don't want to be stupid, but I think I'll probably torque them down pretty well. All right, now I gotta pull it forward. We have this gantry crane right here. I'm gonna use this gantry crane and lift the headache rack off because it's completely rusted off, and I don't want to ride around with it because I feel like I could literally kill somebody, so I definitely don't want to do that. Oh wait, I have wheel chocks in front. Whoops. Gotta get rid of those wheel chocks real quick. All right. Actually, I need to go back a little bit. Somewhere around right about here should be good. All right. That should be good. Okay. Let me just leave these in here. All right, now we just gotta lift this thing up. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this tripod, set it in the bed of the truck so that the camera can be out there, and that way I can use two hands because having two hands is very convenient. Glad God gave me two hands because it's very, very convenient. All right, switch the camera around. Put it on this thing. All right, let me lift it up some. All right, so here's our game plan. Going to lift up the thing, the headache rack with the gantry crane since it's completely loose and off. So I don't think what's the best like lift. How good would this hook do? Looking at these things. Not really. Need to lift it up. Alright, there we go. That should hold. down some. We'll put the let's see. Work on that truck, yes sir. Very impressive. Yeah, very impressed. Appreciate it. No thanks. Oh, this thing came off. All right. All right, something's catching it. They do it on the other side too. And that one's like jammed. All right, let me just lift it up again. Let me try and lower it. Oh, there, now it came out. Now it came out. We just rubbed it on. I need to try and get this. That should be perfect center. I'm gonna try a dry board and then set this on the grill. All right, let me try to drive forward and see what happens here. All right, let's see. How heavy is the headache rack? It doesn't seem too heavy, but I don't want it to like fall and damage my truck because it's not being lifted up very well. So I don't want to have it fall, but I'm going to pull forward and then I'll set it down on the ground. Let's see. Let me, here, I'll just put this right here. This right here. All right, let me go forward. There we go. Now let me set this thing down. Hopefully it doesn't like drop, but it's not held up too well. I don't want it to break and drop and hurt me, I guess. Yeah, this thing is in pretty bad shape. Honestly, might have to get a new headache rack. This thing is not in good shape. But we'll see. Let me try and get this thing out first. Certainly pretty heavy. Not terrible though, but it's pretty heavy. What's up, Victor? What's going on? I was just taking the headache rack off my truck because it was very much rusted. So I didn't want it to fly off and hit somebody. All right, I'll see you, K4. Thank you, bro. You have a good one, man. Alrighty. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of where I can put this. Ideally, I just set it outside so it's out the way. I just got it out there. I guess I could just drag it. Should drag pretty easily. That's pretty heavy. Corner. All right, now it's enough out of the way. Phew. It's a little heavy. Alrighty, that is taken care of. Ooh. What boots are those? Steel toe? Yeah. They're like the cheap Walmart steel toe boots. Like $30. All right, now my last thing I want to do today is an oil change. Man, it's kind of late. But we'll still go ahead and do it. This shouldn't take long, hopefully. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, I'm not going to lift up the vehicle. I don't really have a good lifting points to do that. Whew. All right. Let's try and get this oil change taken care of. But yeah, now the headache rack is gone now. I just don't know. I don't think it'd be wise to put that headache rack back up. Like, it just does not seem good condition. I don't know. I'll have to look into that, because obviously a new headache rack would probably cost an arm and a leg. What is this? Like a vent or something. Hopefully this bag didn't need to be there. I have a feeling it did, though. Oops. Remember the oil filter and drain plug before I start refilling it? Yeah. Yep. I'm going to set this down and back the truck back up into the light. That way I can see. Like I said, I'm not going to lift it up, though. I mean, I could easily crawl in. I mean, I was already crawling underneath it like the whole day anyway. Sorry for the black screen. There's stuff. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. I just, mobile streaming, at least on my phone, kind of sucks. I think I need a new phone, though, but even then, probably still sucks. I like desktop streaming a lot better. Anyway, it is what it is. Can't complain. I'm going to plug this thing in, though. It's starting to die. All right, let's see. So I'm just going to set the camera right here. And that way I can just do the oil change and not have to move the camera around. That should work, I think. I think oil changes are pretty simple, so let's try and get this taken care of real quick. Hopefully real quick. I should be able to see plenty good now what I'm trying to do. All right, let's see. Is that a shop I work at? I work at this location, but I don't like. They have a shop. It's not like a mechanic or anything. All right, let's see here. Okay, there we go. Take the oil cap off. I gotta grab a drain pan. Let me grab a drain pan real quick. I'll go get that. Okay, got the drain pan. Let me set this tripod to a better setting here. If I lower it down, that way you can see. I don't even know how well this will work. All right, first of all, I need to find where the thing drain plug is. Hey, there's the oil filter. It's in a very convenient spot compared to the last vehicle. I didn't know oil change on. All right, there's the drain plug. Hey, this looks very convenient compared to the last vehicle I did this on. All right. Let me look at the filter I have and make sure it looks about right. And then I'll grab a wrench and take the drain plug out. All right, that looks about right. That looks about right. Let's see. I don't know for sure what size the thing is. Let me see if this is right. All right, I think it's too small. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this is definitely close. I think it's too small though. Let me try 13 mil. Yeah, y'all can't even see anything I'm doing. That's trying to think here. I mean, I could just bring the phone underneath the vehicle. I think that would be a better. I just don't want to get any oil on it. Hopefully I don't. I don't know. Seems a little sketchy. Just put it back on here. Let me plug it in. Yep, it's 13 mil. Man, that's tight. tight. Let me grab something real quick. Man, that oil's gonna spill right on me. Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to loosen. There we go. Now we're draining out the oil. Yeah, I spilled a little bit. Okay, I just gotta wait for that to drain out and take the filter off. All right, there we go. Let's see here. Oh. All right, let me take that filter off. I gotta get a towel though for the oil that spilled. Rag. All right, let's take this oil filter off. There we go. Oil filter off. Took the oil filter off. Yeah, it looks about the same as the one I have, the new one. I think it should be good. Set that down. Okay, let me wait for that to finish draining out. All right. Just gotta wait for that to finish draining out, and then we'll be good to put the new filter on, put the drain cap back, and fill it up with oil. Gotta wait for it to drain. I'll be right back in just a second while I'm waiting for it to drain. Be right back. Alrighty, I think it might be drained out enough. Don't lose the plug in the oil. Happened to you before? Oh yeah, I found that. I mean, I've heard of that's happened to me before too, man. But it's not in the drain pan. Have it right here. So we're good. We're good. We're good. What's up, God Eclipse? Found on road dead. Ford. Fix or repair daily. That's crazy. Nah, that's valid though. I mean, honestly, you could say the same about any vehicle. Like a vehicle is a vehicle. It's gonna have issues and stuff. That's funny though. But fixed or repaired daily. Yeah. All right. I think most of the oil's drained out. I'll let it keep draining a little bit longer. Then we'll put it back up. Or put the new filter on and the drain plug back and filter it back up. I think hand tight is pretty good for the filters, right? I mean, I took the filter that was currently on the truck off by hand. I just took it off by hand. I didn't use a filter wrench. So I think if I just tighten it up by hand, pretty nice. Should be good, right? The new models have heated taillights. Heated taillights, huh? Huh? I mean, wouldn't a light get hot? Like, what do you mean by heated taillights? Doesn't make sense. Diesel truck, nah, it's a V10 gas, unfortunately. That way your hands stay warm when you are pushing them. Oh. That's crazy. Took me a second there to get it, but now I understand it. That's crazy. He said tailgates. Oh, heated tailgate. He said tail lights. Well, I still understood it, even though he had said tail lights. Or even though I thought he said tail lights. Even though I still understood it, even though I thought he said tail lights. But he said that makes more sense though that he said tailgates. That makes more sense. I just didn't read it properly. All right, I think the oil is yeah, drained out. Let me put the plug back in and the new filter. All right. much more does this thing go? Oh, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. That's definitely tight enough. Well, let me grab my filter. Let me grab my filter. Huh. Yeah, this is definitely a different. Actually, well, I guess the O-ring's still in the same spot. T48. Yeah, the O-ring's in the same spot. So I think it should be fine. Like this oil filter is a little bit wider, but the O-ring's still in the same spot. So does that mean it's okay, or do I just need to? Do I have to seriously get a different oil filter? That would suck. Okay. Got that thing greased up. The O-ring or the gasket, whatever it's called. There we go. All right. Now we just gotta fill it back up with oil. All right, we fill her back up. Okay, let me take this one up here. All right, let's put the new oil back in. Got it, 5W30. Let me bring the thingy around. The tripod should work pretty well for right here. Okay. That should work. You good? Looks pretty good. Let me grab a funnel. Where's my funnel from last week? I'll probably put it away. Let me make sure it's clean. I think this thing takes like 7 quarts of oil or something like that, from what I've seen. We'll start with 5, check it, keep going from there. I mean, I know it's going to need more than 5. I think it needs about 7 though. Okay, that's 5 quarts. That's 5 quarts in. Oh, there we go. That kind of fluid don't go there. Yeah, it does, bro. It's called oil. 5W30 oil. Sorry about the lag on the stream there. I don't know what happened. All right, before I add more though, I'm gonna check the level. See how much we got in there. Probably won't see anything on the dipstick though. Uh-oh. Why do they make the little plastic thing on top like this? The plastic fell in. That's not good. Let me try and get it out real quick. Okay, there we go. We're good. Let me set the dipstick real quick. Let me put it back in and check it. I think we still need at least 2 more quarts of oil, so I doubt I'll see anything on this. Actually, no, it looks like it's actually full. That can't be right. I definitely drained out far more than 5 quarts. Probably have to run the engine some. To get it. All right, let me start it real quick so that I can get the oil moved around in there. That should probably help it. So I don't like it's saying it's full on the dipstick, but I highly doubt it because I definitely drained out way more than 5 quarts. Don't forget to top off the liquid fluid. That's crazy. Well, for some reason, the dip's doing it full, even though we're only put 5 quarts. So I don't know. Like I don't want to overfill it, but I don't. I don't understand how 5 quarts would be enough because I definitely drained out way more than that. I don't know if I should just add more or if I should just drive it home and then see if it needs more. Like I don't know. I'm trying to think what's the best idea. Can you test the dipstick again? Well, it's still saying that it has enough oil according to the district, so I guess I'll just drive it home and check it again, see if it then needs more. But I don't know. Like I said, I definitely drained out more than that. Like the hat, hey, I appreciate it, bro. I think we're good. I'm gonna take it home. I might. Yeah, tomorrow I think I'll probably just take it and figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't know when. The important things I still need to do is fixing the parking brake and replacing the throttle cables. But I want to give myself plenty of time to do those things. So I don't know. I probably won't do it tomorrow. But tomorrow I only have an hour of it, so I won't do that tomorrow. Alrighty. Well, anyway, thank you for tuning in today's stream, man. I'm gonna call it a day here. Head out, go get some dinner. Hope everyone has a great day, man. And be seeing y'all some other time. All right. Have a good one. See, how do you end this stream on this thing? Oh, you just press this stuff. All right. Well, see y'all later.